Okay, so I did the same thing I normally do for B sharp and C. I scrolled through and I stopped upon a performance by Coldplay. It was Viva la Vida live in Sao Paulo about 6 years ago. You are going to be very surprised with the score that I gave it. If you're a Coldplay fan, please understand this had nothing to do with the band. Anyways, let me know what you think of my interesting score. This is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C, and this episode is about Coldplay Viva la Vida. Okay, we welcome everybody to another episode of B Sharp and C, where I type in live music in the search field and we go through and we look for something that we can analyze, look at, maybe try to figure out what the secrets are as to what they're doing live. As of late, I've had a lot of my videos get blocked. I've had to write a letter of appeal to the copyright owner. I've won so far all of my appeals. What I'm thinking about doing moving forward is getting a template where I can just write down an appeal, copy and paste. I thought that maybe doing a heartfelt appeal every single time would be better, but it seems to be that I need to appeal every single time. I really do feel as though what I'm doing here on YouTube falls under the guidelines of the 1976 Fair Use Act, where I can use somebody else's even copyrighted material if it is for some type of educational purpose. Quite honestly, it even goes larger. It could be used for criticizing. It could be used for commentary. It could be used for entertainment. So I could technically use somebody else's, but I'm not really doing that. I'm just trying to introduce everybody who is a subscriber to my channel new music, and I'm learning about new music myself, and no one benefits except the copyright owner, because all monetization goes to the copyright owner. Okay, let's look and see what we have. Chase Atlantic, Into It. Official live music video. Into It, Part 2. I don't want a Part 2 or Part 1. Thornhill cover. Lady, no, I don't want a cover. Alanis Morissette, Thank You, from Glastonbury 2025. BBC Music. I have a feeling that's going to get blocked. Coldplay. Viva la Vida, live in Sao Paulo. I haven't done a Coldplay song yet. You guys want to do Coldplay? It's in São Paulo. Eu falo pouquinho de português. Talvez eu possa dizer algumas coisas em português. Quem sabe? Ninguém realmente sabe. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Lean back, look at the TV, bam. That's a little too much. Maybe right about there, between the neck and shoulder area. Well, wait, hold on, here we go. It's weird when I look at the, if you were to say to me, reach over and touch your left shoulder, Artie, I would go like this, and that's my left shoulder. Artie, reach over and touch your right shoulder. Oh, maybe it's not as confusing as I thought. Anyways, let's listen to Coldplay, Viva la Vida in Sao Paulo.
Let's sing together now, let's go, go! I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own.
All right away, I don't like the video. Don't like the video. I don't like how he sings a line and then it shows him jumping in the air. Is that even when he jumps in the air? Because usually when people are jumping 6 feet in the air, they don't sing smoothly. And I know, I know, it's Chris Martin. He can do nothing wrong. Let's continue. Okay, so far I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I want to take the person who is responsible for making this video and shake some sense into them, okay? And this is the simple reason why. We want to see that Chris Martin is the one performing this song. The camera moving around the stadium at 118 kilometers an hour. We're in Brazil, so I'm going to keep it real. Um, and then none of the shots are close up at him. You don't see his mouth moving. You don't connect the words or the lyrics to him. It seems like you're listening to a Coldplay song with Chris Martin just running around in the background. It's like a TV commercial. It's very, very disconnected. I hate it. So unless this gets fixed somehow, this is going to get a very low score because this is superbly annoying to me. By the way, all that being said, let me just say something positive about Coldplay. I think that Coldplay is one of the last bands that actually acts like a band. I think that they kind of snuck out of the end of the grunge era, right? And then went into the 2000s and the 2000 teens and continued to surprise, continued to release music that is really nice. I actually really like Coldplay. Most of what they do. And I love the fact that Chris Martin tickles the ivory like I do. Of course, he does it better than I do, but I just love the fact that he is a piano player. Um, I think that that contributes to music that gets released that sounds like music. It's musical, if that makes any sense. I just hate with every fiber of my being the first 58 seconds of this video. I feel like I'm watching someone make a TikTok with the song Viva la Vida in the background. Okay, let's go back to this irritating video. Hopefully it gets better because right now this is going to be like my lowest score.
Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead. Long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me. I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt, pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing. Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, a shield. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain. Once you go,
Love his voice. Love his voice. Love the songwriting. Love everything about Chris Martin and Coldplay. I just do.
there was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world.
And by the way, is it just me or does the older he get, the more in shape he looks? I've seen videos of him from just a couple years ago, and it's like, how old are you, man? I mean, he looks like he's really in shape. In fact, how old is Chris Martin? Hey, Siri,
Uh-huh.
how old is Chris Martin from Coldplay?
Okay, I found this on the web for how old is Chris Martin from Coldplay. Check it out.
Just tell me. I don't want to read it. This is ridiculous. He's almost exactly 1 year younger than me. So I'm 49. He's 48. He looks fantastic. When is this video made? 6 years ago. Anyways, all that being said, let's continue.
It was a wicked and wild wind. Blew down the doors to let me in. The shadow windows and the sound of drums. And people couldn't believe what I've become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate. Just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, now who would ever wanna be king? Go well, give Jerusalem bells are ringing. Roman cavalry choirs.
I love how the only percussion is like a bell and this gigantic kick drum, the size of a small house. It's a gigantic bass drum basically that the drummer is just whacking. I like that. Engineering is fantastic, by the way. Like, just the sound engineering, it's really good. Is he trying to speak Portuguese? I have no idea what he said. São Paulo. It's interesting how the audience knew just to do that. I wonder if that's something that they normally do when they perform that song. The audience just sings that part. That was interesting. If that happened. A little bit of visual effects there in the end. Okay, so what did I think of this completely annoying performance? It was a commercial. I felt like I was watching the trailer for a Coldplay commercial. I think the people who put the video together really did a little bit too much editing, and they made the video look like a commercial. I had no emotional or mental connection to what was going on, and I had a really hard time connecting the sound of the song to what I was seeing on the screen. And that bothers me because I am analyzing the performance, but not just the performance, the video. I'm analyzing everything. I'm analyzing what I am seeing. Now, if I were there in the audience, it would have been great. You know why? Because I would have been watching Chris Martin and Coldplay perform a song. It wouldn't have been Chris Martin running around the stadium, running around the stage, cameras swinging all over the place, and the feel that I was watching the trailer to the new Mission Impossible movie, which is exactly what I felt like I was watching there. And there are a lot of reasons why this particular video bothered me. I've seen lots of videos with cameras moving all over the place. I mean, I gave Benson Boone an incredibly high score, but I felt like I was still watching a video of Benson Boone perform. This seemed like I was watching a trailer. The best thing I can say is I was watching a trailer or someone's video on Instagram with Coldplay over it. There was not a connection between the video and the music, and I don't like that. As a viewer, I feel left out, like I'm watching something that is not real, and no one wants to watch that. I was so bothered by the disconnect between the music and the video and just how I felt like I wasn't really watching a concert. I'm giving it a 5.9. I didn't even bother thinking or trying to think about analyzing any other part of that video. Everything, I'm sure, was really good. I'm sure the performance was great, but it is impossible to tell the performance was great due to the people who made the video going to great lengths to make this look like I'm just watching a trailer to a new TV show or movie or something, or the trailer to the Chris Martin concert in São Paulo. 5.9. I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to watch something that just blew me away, and this blew me away with just how there was a gigantic disconnect. And if I can't connect with what I'm watching, if I don't watch a performance and think to myself, wow, that's something. Wow, look at that. And just imagine the beauty of everything. You know, sometimes the video helps you imagine the beauty of everything. Cameras moving around don't bother me all that much. I mean, for the Dua Lipa performance at the, where was she? The Royal Albert Hall. Cameras were moving around, but the video was edited and the video was recorded in a way that you felt like you were there. You could really identify with the music, the audience, the artist, everything. Too much of a disconnect. 5.9. If you disagree with me, if you're a huge Coldplay fan, I'm sorry. Recommend another performance by them that I can watch. But this video, the way it was edited, I just absolutely hated it. Thank you, everybody. This was Artie Astor from B Sharp and C saying until next time, keep it groovy.